For decades, one man has been testing a simple but bold idea that words can change how we feel, how we act, and even how we heal.
After surviving a lifetime of trauma and turning pain into purpose, that idea grew into a global movement called the Happiness Experiment.
Free happiness? Free happiness? Free happiness? My name is Gary King. Hey, you're more than welcome. What I'm called locally is the happiness guy. Every single person is spending their life experimenting with happiness.
From thousands of happiness signs around the world to a book and the film, which you just saw a snippet of, the movement sparking real emotional change.
And this story is powerful, and the man behind it, Gary King right here, international speaker and author of The Happiness Experiment, the happiness guy. Thanks for joining us to bring happiness to our show today. How are you?
Happy.
Happy.
I love that. I love that. Well, welcome. I mean, when you have an idea such as this, and we'll get into maybe the whys at some point, but when you have an idea like this, you have to hope that it's going to become global, that people are talking about it all over. How does it feel that that's happened to you?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing because my life purpose at 80 years old, I mean, is to help veterans heal, and I know exactly how to do it. I mean, I was born with PTSD, and I had 36 different traumas, including losing my son, but I worked really hard to figure out a way to reverse and heal PTSD, and I did. And I haven't started teaching it yet. I can teach it in 3 hours. 3 hours, no drugs, no therapy.
I'm guessing, do we learn some of this in the film? You go through all these traumas and losing your son and share what your film really does show and the reaction that you're getting from viewers.
That's in the next film. That's not in the current one because I discovered it after the filming. But, you know, the interesting thing about life is people spend, and it's a general term, people spend their life searching for happiness like it's out here. It's a Ferrari, it's a big house, it's a yacht, it's a jet airplane, it's a career, it's winning in competitive sports. And then over time, if they're lucky, they learn that happiness is in here. It's not out there. And because it's not out there, people become very unfulfilled in the chase. And I just made the discovery, it's in here. People ask me, I'm public every day. People go, how are you? And I go, happy. And I go, nobody has ever responded to you in your life like that, have they? Nobody. And they go, no. Never. And I said,
and that's kind of sad that we don't have that response more, isn't it?
Well, the interesting part of it, it's based on what's called autosuggestion. Autosuggestion was created by a man named Emile Couvé back in the late 1800s and early 1900s. And autosuggestion can actually heal sickness and disease. People can read the book, Emile Couvé, he explains the whole thing. So I used that concept. I started November 7th, 2019, putting up, I had 10 happiness signs.
What's
and
this?
I went, if I have...
Happiness, and we've seen these before. My husband and I just saw one of these the other day, and we thought of you.
And spaghetti, what's that about?
So when I'm on stage and I'm explaining the effects, which are subliminal, quantum physics, and autosuggestion. It's highly technical. People go, quantum physics?
No
I go,
kidding.
Yeah, and so I explain on stage, I hold up the spaghetti sign, and I go, if I put 770 spaghetti signs all over St. Petersburg and Gulfport, you would not be able to buy spaghetti in any store. But the strangest part is at least half the people that bought the spaghetti don't eat spaghetti. They don't like spaghetti. And they go, why did I buy this? That's the power of words and subliminal. It's extremely powerful.
That's fascinating. I want to learn more about this and about your teachings. One overall topic that we want to get into just briefly because we don't have much time left, but when you talk about children and the way that we raise children and we don't focus in school, there's very little time that's ever spent on their mental health. I have a friend who just went through trauma counseling and she says she's learning things that would have helped a lot if she'd learned them when she was a kid.
Listen, if education was 50% emotional and mental health and 50% academics, the world would be a completely different place, completely different. You know, when a child is 4 years old and a parent from their heart or otherwise uses discipline, a 4-year-old child can't comprehend discipline. Don't do that, don't say that, don't touch that. Well, if a parent used kindness instead of leverage, okay? Because that child is searching for 3 things: acceptance, approval, and appreciation. And that child will do that until they graduate from their lifetime, and they'll unconsciously do it because those things create what I call the human algorithm. It's no different from a telephone or computer. It's an algorithm. So if somebody says to a child something when they're 4, listen, the child wants unconditional love, not conditional love. I will love you if you don't touch that. I will love you if you behave.
So it's like the happiness. You're always searching for that.
Right.
Yeah, and I discovered this whole thing, and for some reason, I'm the only one in the world that's putting up happiness signs.
I love it. Will you come back and visit with us again?
Absolutely.
This is great. Talk the book, the documentary, the signs.
Yeah.
I'm so thankful to meet you.
TheHappinessExperiment.com.
There you
know,
go.
this shirt right here, I tell people, if you put this shirt on, with the heart on the back and the word happiness on it, it vibrates at a frequency, just like everything. You put it on, and the likelihood of you catching a cold is pretty much slim to none.
Oh, well, give me that right now. Let's go.